What is the answer for 1A?
X plus Y plus Z plus 5.
So you have x plus y plus z plus 5. Good. All right. Part B.
Mm,
What does difference mean?
Y minus X.
Good. Y minus x, because y is greater than x. So you cannot take x minus y. All right. Next.
Four X times 3Y.
All right. So you will write down 4x times 3y. Then what will be your final answer?
4X times 3Y.
No, because 4 and 3 can be multiplied. So it will become 12. Then xy. Okay. What's next?
X divided by 6Y.
So which one is at the top? So you write down x divide by 6y. Then after that, how do you write? So we're gonna write for algebra, we're gonna write in fraction. So it will be x over 6y. Okay. How about E?
Is to the power of 3.
Very good, because it's cube. Good. How about F? Hi Parisha.
Z
Parisha, do
divided
you
by
have any
Z.
Parisha, do you have any homework to do?
No.
Your teacher haven't give you any holiday homework?
No.
No holiday homework.
Yeah.
All right. Have you finished the Sec 2 question, the one that I gave you in Google Classroom?
Not yet.
Okay, can you go in? Because I already added one more assignment for Sec 2. So if you finish the expansion first, go into Google Classroom, go to do the expansion first. Then after that, do the second assignment. Can? Right. You can go into the Google Classroom already, right? Okay, go in now. Right. So Rizky, number F is what? Square root of Z. So you get square root
Z
of
divided by Z.
Z. All right. Now how about the next one?
X is to 2 minus Y is to 3.
So which one comes first?
X.
Okay, so be careful here because they say the square of x is subtracted from. That means you are taking the square of x, you subtract from. That means you take cube root y first. Minus x squared. Okay, can you write it down? Okay, because you need to submit it to me later. All right, the last one, h.
X bracket X plus Y close bracket
Okay, so we
divided
have
by
x plus y, close bracket, then
divided by X times Y close bracket.
so you want to do this. So this one, okay, so this is okay, but usually in algebraic expression, we just do not put the bracket. We only put bracket when we want to group them and then we're gonna do something to them. For example, I want to take x plus y, then I want to take z minus from it. So then you bracket x plus y first. Okay. Now I'm gonna give you a few minutes to do question two. All right. Let's do two A, B, and C. You do first, then I will come back to you. Okay. You have the copy, right? It's because I'm gonna change my screen to Google Classroom already. Right. Okay. Farisha, the Google Classroom that the assignment that I was referring to was is this one. There's a new assignment for secondary 2 G2 G3. Can you see that? Can you see that on your page? You can, right? So you can. This is the new one. But if you want to go and do the old one, will be the Sec 2 expansion. This one haven't finished, right? I saw that you have submitted, but you have not finished up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So which question have you fit? So I want to just show I just want to go through some of your work. Okay. Now this is the question two. So what you did was this is good because when you expand three, I'm going to go through 2A, okay? So you expand 6H minus 3, then minus 10H plus 6. I'm happy that you are able to change the sign when minus 2 times minus 3 become plus. Then after that, you put the group, the correct terms, or we call it the like terms together. So you took 6H minus 10H and then minus 3 plus 6. All right. So I've run through, it seems that there's no much issue. So the next part is you are doing is the question one. I see everything is fine. All right. So now you will submit to me the portion for question four, right? All right, good. So question four, be careful because let me just show you question four. I just show you the paper, okay? For question four, if you were to see, the, the first bracket got three terms, then the second bracket got two terms. So you need to do your rainbow three times. Okay? All right. So be careful in that. All right. So you submit first, then after that I will double check. Okay? Can. Right. How's your 2A? How would you do 2A?
X plus y
X
x plus
plus
y
Y.
times 4 close bracket.
Again.
X plus y bracket
Uh-huh.
x times 4 y times 4 close bracket.
Can you type it up on your chat? So I want to see. Okay, let me see. All right, so what you wrote was x plus bracket y times 4. But you can further simplify this because in algebra, you can write x times 4 as 4y. So you can have x plus 4y. That will be your final one. Okay? All right, do question B.
Is it okay if I come back on my PLE instead? Because then
Again,
I can enter the drawing thing instead.
the word drawing,
Yeah, because my PLD I can use it to like write notes faster. Last time like this happened.
you want to write on what? I can't hear you, sorry. You're a bit muffled.
My PLD.
Uh-huh.
Can I use that one for the call instead?
Because you can write on your PLD,
Yeah,
then
better.
yeah, better.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll be right back soon.
All right. Again.
Can you send the document again?
Can. Then you can share on your screen and then write it at the same time. Okay.
Do I share now?
Yeah. Good. Okay, we have done the first one. So the first one is plus bracket 4y or x plus 4y. Parisha, you got any question? Okay. Are you using pen or are you using your finger? Pen. Okay. Do question B, C, and D. The sum of the ages of Demi and Ellie if Demi is half as old as Ellie and Ellie is X. So what is X divided by 2 can be written as? Good. Now, at this stage, we can actually simplify. How do we simplify? Because we are adding it, right? So you see one fraction, the other one is a whole number. X is a whole number. So what can we do? We can make them have the same denominator. Can we do that? Further simplify it. X over 1. No, x over 1. So it's 2x over 2. Good. Then after that, how do we do? We times, right? We make denominator the same, right? So how do we add them out now? 3x over. Okay, that's right. Let's do question C then.
What's the circled one?
The second one,
Yeah, what's that?
like Z kg, Z kg. So it says that the mass of an empty suitcase is if Y kilo of cloth and Z kilo of present are removed from the full suitcase with a mass of X kilo. So the full mass of the suitcase is X kilo. You're removing Y kilo and also Z kilo. So how do you do that? I minus 2z plus x. I think you don't get it right. I think it's not right. X is the full suitcase. You are removing the clothes and the presents. Yep, that's right. No need to simplify. I think it's fine already. Let's do it B. Next.
I'm confused.
Okay. They say the average of three even numbers, where x is the middle integer. Now, let's say the middle integer is x. You write down x first. Then what will be the previous one? What will be the previous number? Previous in even integer. That means you must minus 2. Okay, you minus 2. So you write down x minus 2. That's the first number. First number will be x minus 2. Second number will be x. Third number will be x plus 2. Now, in order to find average, what must you do? You need to add them up, right? And then you divide by 3. So can you add all these up first? Then divide by 3. Yes. Answer is x, correct. Next.
Can I do the rest myself?
Yeah, carry on. E is correct. Good. Come on, let's go. Question F. The amount of change received after handing $50 to cashier, and the cost of the poster is Y each, but they bought X number of poster. Try not to think of the final. I know you are trying to mentally think of the final expression. Work the expression part by part. So what you need to know now is find out what's the cost of all the posters. There's X number of poster. Each poster is $Y. So how much is the cost of the poster? Then you take the $50 to find out the remaining amount. So because if you try to think of the whole thing, right, you will take some time. Now you can't minus 50 first because 50 is the bigger amount because there is some balance, there's some change. Okay. Good. G. Okay, you is that your final answer? No, right? I believe it shouldn't be, right? You should do what? X over Y. Because in algebra, when you show a division, that means you must show it in fraction mode. Yes, correct. You might need to have the perimeter, the formula first. Write down the formulas. Area of circle is pi r squared. Then now you put later, then you put in your value of radius. Bracket. Then you bracket the 10x, then put a square out top. Then after that, now you need to open up the bracket. You need to simplify the bracket. So how would you simplify it? What is 10 square? Once you open up the bracket, once you multiply the square in, no need to put the bracket anymore. So it's just 100x square. Then the times pi, you need to cannot leave the multiplication sign there. So what must you do? You can put 100x square pi. That's it. Okay, good. Next, last page. Now here you need to evaluate. Evaluate means you put the value. They are going to put value to your unknown. That means the question says that given that x is equals to 5 and y is equals to -2. So how do you put in the value inside to solve the equation or solve the expression? All right. So first you need to write what was it? Now I don't advise you to straight away multiply like that because you can't check. Now I'm going to show you first step first. You put 7 bracket 5 bracket. You need to write that down because if you just do this, right, there's always a tendency where students multiply wrongly and they will make mistakes. So these are easy questions to not to make mistakes. Okay, so do the proper manner. Put 7 bracket 5. This one, oh yeah, 7 bracket 5 close bracket plus
My
4.
digital pen ran out of battery, so I have to wait a bit.
Okay, again.
Okay, what was the thing again?
I want you to write 7 bracket 5 bracket plus 4 bracket -2 bracket -1. All right. So at this stage, you know that you have substituted the right one. Then you can just use your calculator to find the answer, which is permitted. Okay. Farisha, are you still doing the question 4? Okay. Once you finish, you tell me you handle in. Then we can start the next assignment. Okay. Okay. Now, when you take 4 times -2 is no longer be a plus because positive 4 times -2 will give you -8. So it's actually -8 -1. Okay, so do the same thing now. 0.3 bracket 5 minus 1/4 minus 2. Yes. So when you take minus 1/4 times minus 2, your answer would be a positive value. Give me a moment, I need to go toilet. Okay, I'm back. Okay, Parisha, can I just run through some questions with you? Let me share my screen. So the one that you are doing is question 4, right? So I want to go through question 4 and see whether you double check with your work. Okay, question 4. So let's say we do question C lah. C. So what you need to do is you need to take the first term of the bracket Then you multiply to all three terms. So it's going to be a long one, okay? So we have 2x cubed plus 6x squared minus 2x. Okay? Then after that, you take the second term, then you multiply also. All right? So we will be plus x squared plus 3x minus 1. 1 times minus 1 is minus 1, not 2. I have a lot of students, when they take 1 times 1, they give me 2. I don't know why. All right. Then now what we do is we put the like terms together. So we see a 6x squared and the x squared here. And then we also see a 2x and a 3x. So 2x cubed stay. 6 plus 3 will give you 9. Then minus 2 plus 3 will give you plus x. Plus 1 lah. Minus 1. Do you get this answer?
Yeah.
Good. So this is how it works, okay? So I'm happy that you are able to do that. Then have you started on question 5?
I'm only like one more question into the 4A. I mean 4E.
The 4E, yeah? Okay, so let me just start with you on question 5. Now, question 5, this is what we call perfect square and difference of two square. So this is what we call algebraic identity. So there is 3 rules here. I will always call it rule 1, rule 2, and rule 3. So rule 1 will look something like this: a plus b bracket square. So this is actually rule 1. It is a variable plus a constant. Bracket, constant means number. A plus b bracket square. So how do you expand it? Using the algebraic identity is a square plus 2ab plus b square. Okay, I'm just going to go through first. Then rule 2 will be the minus a minus b square. I'm just going to write down first. Then you have a square minus 2ab plus b square. So the difference between rule 1 and rule 2, right? After you expand, it is just the plus 2ab and the minus 2ab. That's the difference only. Right? Now, rule 3 is a bit different. Rule 3, right? It is a difference between the two square. That means I take a plus b, I multiply with a minus b. It will look something like this. Can you see? First one is, okay, it can be plus first or minus first, doesn't matter. So one is 2h minus k, then the other one is 2h plus k. So you multiply that. So this one, right, the outcome, right, will only be a square minus b square. Just like that. Okay. Now, if you were to memorize by using this, which is important because what you need to do for 5a is just to do this: a square plus 2 bracket a bracket 4, because your value of b is 4, correct? I think give you some time to digest. Then plus, can you see the behind the back, right, is plus b square, right? So plus b square is actually plus 4 square. So you are just replacing the value to the variable or the unknown lah, a plus b lah. So here you can simplify. A square, 2 times 4 give you 8, so plus 8a plus 16. Because 4 square is 16, not 8. 4 square is not 8. I still have students giving me 4 square is 8. Okay, I'll do the second one also. So the second one looks like a root 2. So it will be x squared minus 2 bracket sorry, not bracket A, bracket x, bracket 9. Then plus 9 bracket square. Okay, this one you must take it slow because this is new to you. So you have x squared minus 2 times 9 will give you minus 18 x. Then 9 squared gives you 81. Okay, so later you copy this down, then after that you can do part C and part D, right? Okay, I'll just go through the part D lah, because part D is the rule 3. So rule 3 very simple, just put 2h bracket square minus k bracket square, because it's just a square minus b square. So this one is 4h square, because when you open up 2h square, that means it's 2h times 2h. So you get 4h square, then minus k square. That's it. Okay, you copy this down after you finish for your 4e, then you copy this down so you can do the rest of the question following the this one. I will just leave it here. Okay, can? Right. Risky. Which question are you at now? Ready? You can share to show me.
4A.
Yeah, just share to show me. Okay. Where's your screen? Ready? Kau white color. Okay, can. Can you scroll up a bit? No. I mean, I want to see the top question. Yes, look at, I want to see C. So you have 5 cube. Okay, now when you deal with negative number, can you put a bracket, then square it? Negative 2, you bracket them first. No need to erase all. It's okay. Always put in bracket when you substitute. It's the other way around. Yeah, correct. Then put 5 bracket. Must put bracket. Bracket negative 2 bracket cube. Bracket with the negative sign. This one I think better erase. Write nicely. Then open bracket first, then negative 2, close bracket, put 3. Yes. Over bracket, open bracket, 5 bracket 2. Yes. Then here you can use calculator already. So you find the answer is 8 over 25. Negative 8 over 25. Yes. Now, same goes as part D. You see, you never input your brackets. So very important. Something is going to happen at your second part. Can we put brackets first? You erase this part, then put brackets. Always put bracket. Okay? Make it a habit to put bracket. Let's do that now. Yes. Now, what will happen here? When you take negative 2 plus 5, right, it will give you 3. That is okay. But when you take negative 2 y minus x, why you put negative 2? I'm sorry. I need to see your screen. Yeah, there's some mistake there. Is y minus x, not y plus x. The second fraction. So what will happen here? Negative 2 minus 5 will give you what?
3.
Huh?
3.
It's not 3. Use your calculator.
Negative 3.
No, it's not. Minus 2 minus 5 is minus 7. Honey,
I
Anik, holiday, got no holiday homework?
no, don't have.
Okay, so go to my Google Classroom, check it out. I already put a uh Sec 3 assignment for you.
Okay.
Take a look at the paper. This is for G2, G3. So some questions might be a G3 question. Uh, Risky, stop doodling. I need to see your work. I need you to erase and correct your work, please. Yes. So what will happen here? Because it's a negative 7. So your sign will change. That means the minus, right? So you write down now 2/3. Instead of putting minus, you put plus, because minus times minus will give you plus. So, okay, I don't want you to do that. I want you to write it on the next line. Can we redo that? Risky, okay. So the next line below, you put 2/3 plus 3/7. Anik, do you see the Sec 3 assignment?
Yeah.
This one is a mid-year paper. Not say mid-year lah. I think it's a mid-year paper.
Okay.
Concentrate on the topic or the questions that you can do and that is covered in your that you have covered. Things like your algebra, your simultaneous, your maps, and I think map and scale. I'm not sure you covered already, but I know simultaneous, your quadratic, factorization, expansion, other, right?
Okay.
You can do
Yeah.
that questions first. Don't do the questions chronologically. That means the downwards. Just choose your questions. Okay, Ken? You
Yes.
got question, must ask me, okay? All right. Okay, I want to see your work. When you change the sign to plus, there's no longer minus 7. Risky, I need you to listen. Right, now you can use your calculator to find out what's the final answer. Come on, next question. Next four question. That will be your last part of your lesson, already. So again, remember when you do substitution of value into your variable, please put your brackets in before you work it out using your calculator. Right? I want to see that happening. Yes, thank you. Good. Can I double check? Okay, yeah, -4, correct.
So, two decimal place means three significant, is it?
Again?
Is it two decimal place same as three significant?
No,
Oh no.
depend on the number. 2 DP means I want to see 2 decimal place, regardless of how long the number is.
Okay.
Okay. Let me just take a look at which question are you doing now?
4B.
4B. Let me just take a look. For B. Hence, otherwise, give your answer to DP. Yes. Do you know you're completing the square? How to do?
Yeah.
All right, good. What's your answer for part A? For A, completing the square?
X minus 4 square, then minus 7.
-7. Why 7? Why 7?
Because, wait,
16 what? If 4 square is 16, you halved it first, right?
yeah.
Then you plus 16 minus 16. Minus 16 minus 3 will give you minus 19. How you get 7? Very funny. Double check you're completing the square. Half bracket half plus 2/3. 2/3 or 3? Wow, your handwriting I can't see clearly. 2/3 bracket 3 minus 1/4 minus 9.
There's 4.
1/4 minus 4. Wow, your 4 and your 9, wow, very funny. The first part on okay, now looks like your 4 because just now it's 1/4. The the 4 on the 1/4 and the 4 inside the bracket is totally different. Okay, so you have 1/4 plus 2/3 plus 2 plus 1, correct? Good. So you have 3 and 1/4. Good. This is a better pen compared to just now. Just now look like a marker. Minus 6. Yes. 12 divided by... wait. 12 divided by half is not minus 6. Can you double check your work?
No, negative 4 times 3
It's
equals
negative
negative
12.
12.
Then negative 12 divided by half, not times half. Negative 12 divided by half is not negative 6. It's not divided by 2. You divide by half. So you're going to end up times 2. So the answer is negative 24. Yes. Bracket, please. So you need to simplify. So slowly simplify. Anik, how's the completing the square? Okay.
Yeah, can.
So how come you got 7? You bring up 4, right? Minus 4, right? You never square it, right?
I put the bracket negative 4 over 2 square, then minus 3. And then I got
Yeah.
someone 7.
Yeah lah, you put negative 4 bracket square, but then you never open up, you never square it lah.
Yeah.
That's why you got negative 4 minus 3 is minus 7. Rizky, what happened to your working? Let's go. Farisha, how's your question 5? The algebraic identity, okay? Rizky, can you scroll up? Actually, what happened to 1 over negative 4? It's supposed to be a negative sign, right? I think you need to simplify first before you make the denominator the same. Can we do that first? So it will be negative 1/4. Can you erase your last line? All right, it will be negative 1/4 plus 1 over 3. Then what is 1 divided by half?
Half.
Nope. That one is when you 1 divided by 2 is half. When 1 divided by half, you're actually taking 1 times 2. Your answer is plus 2. Yes, it's a whole number plus 2. So now you can simplify. What is negative 1/4 plus 1/3? Farisha, I think you should stop at question 5. Then start taking photos of your work and submitting it inside. Okay, because now the time is about 6:20. So you need time to actually put it and upload it into classroom.
Johnny, how is 5B?
5B, yeah? Give me a moment. Let me share my screen. Rifki, so I need you to save this document and send it to me. And we need to work on your, can you ask your parents to create a Gmail account for you? Risky?
Okay.
Because just tell them that I need it in our class, Google Classroom. Okay, let me just open up your document. Hold on, sabar. Google Classroom. Okay. Question number 5. Now this is a simultaneous equation. Now, if you were to read the question, they say already give you the formula. So they say that Fahrenheit is actually equals to A times Celsius plus B. Okay, now the boiling point of water, which is 100 degrees, can also be written as 212 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm just going to do the first one for you. Now, so the first one is 212
Yeah.
equals to A 100, or we can just write it as 100A, okay,
Okay.
plus B. Okay.
Yeah.
Then after that, we have the second one, which is 572 equals to 300A plus B. So when you form this ready, you're done. Then after that, you can solve using simultaneous. Can?
Okay.
Yeah. Manisha, once you handle in already, you tell me. I'll check. Don't forget when you can also add up you can add the document because you add page by page, right? Yeah. Don't forget to add the other two. So. Rizky, once you're done for that last question, can submit to me. I think you can just WhatsApp me.
Mm.
Okay, Farisha and Rizky, once you are done, once you send to me, then you can Google. All right, I'll see you next week. Yeah, we got one more lesson next week before Raya. Okay. Anik, you staying around? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
32. 33. So 6. I sent you the thing already.
Okay, Ken. I'll see you.